What up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Big Red, and I'm here to talk about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I've low-key been obsessing over this trailer for a couple nights. I'm really digging the From Software franchise, so I'm trying to see what they have next in store. It's gonna be developed from Software, but published by Activision, so yeah. I don't know what's going on. Gonna be released for the PC, PS4, Xbox One, first quarter or second quarter 2019. The game centers around a shinobi or a ninja named Sekiro as he tries to take vengeance on a samurai who took the life of his lord and also took his left arm apparently. In all honesty, it looks like a Soulsborne game, but I could be wrong. The gameplay that was shown at E3 was super fluid and super streamlined. The main character Sekiro was traversing landscapes on multiple platforms, just rooftops, hilltops, climbing trees, jumping off of cliffs, etc. It really took away the whole Soulsborne aspect of gameplay. But hey, at least we technically have Tenchu Souls 1, The Legend of Sekiro, so there's that. The fighting mechanics seemed lit. Instead of blocking and waiting for an opening with a sword and shield, Sekiro showed off a katana / ninjato. I can't really say which one it is till we get some more details, but they both look the same. The most interesting thing of all, which I low-key still think is a trick weapon, is his left arm. It seemed to be just bone and thread wheel. Now hear me out, it seemed like a trick weapon for like 4 reasons. An axe came out of his arm, an umbrella shield flowered out of it, a kunai with a rope line flung out of it, dude, fireworks or a form of sparks came out of his arm. It was knuckin' futz. Now, I'm gonna explain why I call his arm a trick weapon. In Bloodborne, you were given 2 weapons that had the functionalities, or 2 forms. Saw spears, and it was exactly what it was called, a saw, and it transformed into a spear if you tapped L1, and a switch axe. One weapon with multiple forms. Now, Sekiro has an arm with multiple forms and tools inside of it that can come in handy when facing different situations. I like that concept simply because it breaks just a simple platform, it breaks the simple pattern, it's a breath of fresh air. Not only can he use it for combat, but he can also use it to help with him traversing landscapes or getting to higher ground, which would benefit fighting a larger enemy. I don't want to run up to an opponent, you don't have to. Just fling a kunai at him, and you'll just get like zip line towards him. You do it faster than you can say get over here. See, I like this direction because it breaks a simple formula that needed some change. It can trick your opponent, therefore I'm calling it a trick weapon. That's just my explanation for it. Now if I could just jump to gameplay and user interface, because I've noticed just a few things. From what I've seen and from what I was just looking at during the conference, it looks like this game has these weird hinting markers. Now when I say hinting markers, I mean red floating Japanese kanji symbols popping up during combat. I'm not too sure if they mean anything or they simply serve as notifications of a change in your enemy's movement in combat, such as a boss super move coming your way or openings that you can take advantage of and inflict damage, but they seem to solely appear in 2 instances, in combat and right when Sekiro dies and resurrects. Now, I'm not one to bash a game for making a game have no repercussions, so I'm going to spare this tidbit and touch upon it on a later video. But let's shift focus on something I would like to point out. The bosses and the influences from certain games. Tenchu, to be exact. There is a samurai that took his arm, a giant centipede that's showcased halfway through the trailer, a fat shirtless samurai, this weird thing hidden by the centipede in that clip, and there's that samurai on horseback and the large snake that appears at the end. I'm just gonna separate them and just address them one by one. The samurai that took his arm. Now, not much is shown or spoken about when it comes to the samurai except he's a badass and took your guy's arm. You should be grateful because without him you wouldn't have that cool upgrade. The centipede and the snake. I'm putting these 2 together because these are going to be environmental battles, and I know it for a simple fact that they are so large and long that I highly doubt we will go toe-to-toe against them without having to traverse the landscape. This is just screaming, these guys will make you use your grappling arm a lot. Moving on. Centipede creature. The centipede that's like wrapped around this creature, this mamma jamma might be a key factor into killing the centipede boss. Centipede boss? What should I call him? I'm gonna call him Giant Bug Boss. This guy might be a huge factor in killing the bug boss, but whatever. Not too much I can get into. The huge shirtless samurai. He just screams tutorial boss fight in all honesty. Just looking at the area we fight him in, the environment, everything is chaotic. Something that might make the player feel some sort of urgency. And I'm just shooting in the dark, but probably raiding your home and working for the guy who killed your master / lord. So yeah, that's my shot in the dark. And mind you, he is so large and menacing, just like every starter boss in every Soulsborne game. So yeah, that's what I'm hinting towards. Horseback Samurai. Now, this right here is really what made me think this game will depart very far from a Soulsborne game for two major reasons. One, he's on a horse, making him mobile. Super mobile. Two, he's in a very open area with, must I say it again, rooftops. See, rooftops are scattered all over this trailer as if they really want us to acknowledge that we will have to use them. Now, I'm done with the boss speculation. I just really want to get this out the way and then I'll end the video. I want to talk about Tenchu and why I can 1000% say without a doubt that this game will have a Tenchu Easter egg in it or simply be tied to it because it's titled Shadows Die Twice. Now I'm gonna put a freaking really short clip from Tenchu and I'm gonna end the video right after that. Please leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe. This is my first actual legit in-depth analysis video. So yeah. It's also 1 in the morning, so I'm trying to record this all in one shot. They're gonna call me the one take Drake because I am not doing multiple recordings. Please let me know how the commentary is on these videos and let me know if you're interested. Until then, guys, it's been your boy Big Rizzle, Big Red, aka Mr. Download the Mixtape. Take it easy, guys. I'm out.
And you show up right when our Lord is under attack?
While sleeping, I sent my shadow far and wide across the land.
Your shadow?
Yes, my shadow.
And how do we know you're not just a shadow?
I am Rikimaru. I am a shadow.